about the digitalization. So it is good to have digitalization, but to up to a limits. So definitely disruptions. If I talk about one disruption is the cost also. And we have to check about the cost versus benefit analysis also. Security, everything, yeah, definitely. These are the risks which are associated with the digitalizations, right? But what is the major risk is the cost. Second thing is what the digitalization is doing. Does it is taking our jobs also or not? So definitely, like we are talking about the industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and now 4.0 also. Robotics also, AI also, IoT also, right? So I mean to say that the major disruption is about the jobs, because like if we talk about the India, so we have the lot of unemployment already, right? So there should be the mix of the digitalizations and the job generations also. Definitely we are getting the job generated also through the digitalization, but what is the ratio of that also? If the ratio is proportionate to each other, but everybody knows that it is not proportionate. So there is a saying also, Ati Rupen Sita, Ati I'll say Gorvam Ravana, and kind of like that. So which says that in our Hindu mythology, Ati Sarvatra Vajyate, हर वस्तु की अधिकता की मनाही है. तो digitalization हो, but up to a limits, and seeing that other factors also. Thank you. Security is very much required, right? So this is the one of the challenge we see when we talk about the digitalization, right? So in the digitalization, in the manufacturing industry is IoT and SCADA. These are the two. If you talk about the supply chain management, definitely we require the more digitalization because we have to reach to the end customers also, right? If you talk about the physical security also, as Deepak Sahu, we have created our own central command room, right? So we are moving towards the IoT also. We are moving towards we have the SCADA also. Probably we would be the first company in India who is the 100% working on 4.0 also. But again, I am saying where and when we require, right? So digitalizations definitely, security, I see that, yeah, security would be the biggest challenge once all things are digitalized or IoT and automation is happening, right? So we should be more careful towards the security. Definitely uptime also would be a big challenge. Analytics would be, AI analytics would be another challenge also. If you're talking about the digitalization in the manufacturing industry, because we have to work towards, yeah, definitely for the quality also, giving the quality product. Because if you see that, like if I talk about the digitalization or industrialization, अगर starting में होता था कि handlooms होते थे, उसके बाद machines आई, so we start talking about that कि machine का जो knitting होता है, वो better होता है handloom से, and it was costlier in the beginning days because it was knitted by the machine. Nowadays, handlooms are costlier because we see that. So we have to see that where and when we require. Where we require the digitalization, in which industry, at what level we require the digitalization, and definitely about the security perspective also. If talk about the IoT, right? So IoT, the main challenge in digitalization in manufacturing industry is the security, because we are talking about all this perspective of IoT, AI, keeping the data also, cloud, right? Big data also. So we have about multiple terabyte of data also. So definitely security is a challenge for the digitalization. Yeah. Say like the technology we require the digitalization also in the IT. But just I was thinking that it's like a tea. So we have to see that how much sugar to add, and before drinking, ki gram hai ya nahi hai. So I will say that yes. So it's a requirement of the industry also, but we should be conscious about the threats. And then like still we are talking about the digitalization which is coming from the America or Western culture. But do we have the same infrastructure or not? This is also one of the biggest challenges. Like IT infrastructure and the skills, do we have the same skills or not?